installing quick pitch sticks, and there is a difference before I get started with pre-pitch sticks and quick pitch sticks. If you're going to do a pre-pitch, that is your cement mortar slope called pre-pitch underneath your shower pan liner. A lot of professionals don't do it. I actually did it. You can check my channel and watch that. Besides that, we are doing this. See the pattern? And this one goes over your pan liner. Some people only do this one. If you're only going to do this one, you're a do-it-yourselfer. It's a good idea to use these so you get a perfect pitch. You can't mess it up, and for 40 bucks, take you another about maybe 30-40 minutes to get it installed, but you won't have to worry about messing up your slope. It's easy to guide it on. And I've already gotten this started, and you're gonna back mark these. What I mean by back mark is what I'm doing is, before I cut this big piece right here, I didn't measure it this way, because the only part that you cut is the fat part on the end. And you could see this, one side of these is flush and one is not. That's gonna go into your center rings. Try to pull it up. So the part with the extra piece is facing down, if that makes any sense. This part that my finger is touching is the part that goes in and inserts. And I back marked them. What that means is, when I went to go measure this before I cut it, and you'll see me do it in the video in the future on what do you call that, time lapse, you'll see me do that, is I flipped this around and pushed it into my corner, and then I brought it over here to my ring where it was gonna place, and then I marked it, and then I cut it. And you see my edge is rounded. The reason that is because when I go to put it in my corner, I don't want it puncturing my pan liner, and I've used my side grinder to smooth it out. Use your fingers to feel it out, make sure that it's not sharp and jagged so it doesn't rip your pan liner. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep inserting this. Keep watching. Got our quick pitch sticks all installed. Everything has been smoothed out with my side grinder on the edges because you don't want no tears. Make sure that you are going to be able to put your mortar, mud, whatever you want to call it, in your corners deep and nice and flat. And I have a positive weep hole protector. You can find this online if you search it. Shipped right to Home Depot. I think it was like $6. Some people use a little bit of pea stone around there to protect your weep holes. I bought this, $6-7, no big deal. Somebody patented it. Once you got your mortar mixed in here, just to show you guys what's gonna happen. When you got this big, I got a 17 or 16 inch trowel here. You got your mortar put in, and you're gonna pack it and start at the edge. You see what's happening here? You're gonna ride this with your sand topping mix or whatever you got going in. And you're gonna ride this all the way over. That way you can't mess it up. Make sure you got your drain closed off like this. I put packaging tape over my holes, and I'm gonna screw this in. What you're gonna do is back turn and make sure that you got your tread right. You don't want to grind that in wrong. So that's about in there now. So when you go to move your mortar in this way, you know that it's flush. Take your tile. I'm gonna show you guys real quick what I'm gonna do with my tile. Take your tile and have your tile over here. Make sure you got your tile before you move to this step, because you need to know what the length of the shower drain is right here. So when I got my tile right here, you need to have this drain right here lower than your tile. Don't forget to account for the thin set mortar that you're going to be using under here for the height. So I'd probably screw this one all the way in and make sure that it's either level or slightly lower than this. Holding it like that, it's just probably about flush right there. That might work out being that it's flush and it's dry. And when I got my mortar, it's gonna raise up about, I don't know, 3 millimeters or so. So as long as this is a little bit higher, the water will always drain to the direction of the drain. Okay, and don't forget to put in your weep hole protector underneath. I've already got that one installed on the video, so you'll already see that. So for those of you guys who don't know what's going on here, what this quick pitch is it's slightly lower on this end here to that end. You got about a 1/4 inch going for about every 12 inches. So you really can't mess it up. Well, you can mess it up, but you probably won't. Just saying. So you're gonna use a trowel like this. This is the hardest thing to install. Watch this. So difficult. You take this. That was tough. That's about it, guys. So next, what you're gonna do is mix up your mortar and put it in. And just to show you guys the kind I'm using is a sand topping mix made by Quikrete. This works great. There's also one with a green label. That one will work just fine also. I've been using this one forever. I actually don't even need these. I just wanted to make a video because somebody had asked me how to use quick pitch or pre-pitch sticks. So I said, you know what, I'll spend the 30-40 bucks, make a video and help you guys out. So once you got that quick pitch inserted, this is what it should look like. Make sure to use a level and check your drain bubble. You can see my bubble's fairly good. I'll probably play with it to get it to go straight. It's just a hair off right there. Now it's almost back on. So make sure that you manipulate your drain to have it leveled both ways. Check it left and right. Also, you see my tiles, how it's just almost flush to account for the mortar that is going to be about not quite a 1/4 inch higher, but slightly about a 1/4 inch. And that way that this is always slightly higher than this, just in case your house shifts later. It's not a good idea to have it flush, just in case. So you know your water is always draining into your drain. I'm also going to put the instructions here for quick pitch so you guys can read them, pause it if you need to see something. This is highly important. It shows you guys how they're inserted into each other if you weren't able to see it on the video. And just a few instructions here that I'll just skim over for you guys to check out. And it just shows a little bit of pictures on how it's done. So again, thanks for watching and hope this video helps you guys out. And give me a thumbs up.